Good morning, students. Hope you are fine. After PT1 exam, I will start chapter 4. Okay? Open chapter 4, page number 40. Okay, you are ready? So, follow the book. The chapter 4, it is Advanced GIMP Tools. In last class, I taught you about the GIMP. In this class, we will use more tools in GIMP. Okay? In this chapter, what we will learn, we will explain dialogues and docking, use paths, use brushes, work with layers, add text and apply masking. Okay? So students, are you ready with your book and pencil? Yes, good morning everybody. First, dialogues. Dialogues and docking are small movable boxes that appear on the GIMP window. That means this type of boxes you will find in your GIMP window. These are called, one is called dialog box and one is called docking. You can easily access an option from dialogues and dockings without following long procedure. That means suppose when you are going to open a file, what you will do? You will go to file, then open and then you can open. But with the help of these dialog boxes and dockings, we can directly use the options. Okay? Dialogs are small windows dedicated to the similar set of tools. When you group dialog boxes, a dock is created. Dialogs that can be docked together are called dockable dialogs. That means different types of dialog boxes you can find in the docking. See here, you can see the size of brush. Then that these are the how much the visibility of your figure. Here also normal slide. These are also brush. You can see. Okay. In the next page, see here. There are different types of dialogues. Let us learn about a few important dialog boxes. Okay, there are so many dialog boxes. We will learn few important dialog box. Layers dialog box. Layers means suppose we have pages in our book. Okay, but when you will do the drawing in GIMP tools, you have several pages and those pages are called layers. Okay, so here layer dialog box. The layer dialog box displays the number of layers in an image. That means how many layers or pages you have used. Layers allow you to work with one segment of an image at a time. That means you can open only one layer at a time. But you have worked so many figures you have drawn, you have used so many, all are opened, but you can work only in one layer. You can add multiple layers to an image in GIMP. Multiples means more than one. The last layer is the background layer or the main image. Last one will be the main image, that means from where you have started. You can add or delete layers to work on a certain part of the image. Suppose you have made 4 layers, 4 figures. Okay, now you want to delete one. Okay, or you want to add one more. So these are the layer dialog box. The eye symbol shows the active layer. To activate the layers dialog box, see here. On the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appear. Point to the dockable dialogs. A list of the dockable dialogs will appear. Click the layers option. Okay. Time saver, press Ctrl+L to activate the layers dialog box. L. This is the keyboard shortcut. Okay. That is Ctrl+L to activate the layer dialog box. With the help of layer dialog box, you can understand how many layers you have done and which one is activated. Okay. Channels. The channels dialog displays the color channel of the image. That means how many colors you have used. The channel dialog displays the color channels of the image. See students, my network is correct. My network is not buffering. So you check your network. Okay, because it is clear to me and there is no any buffering in my mobile. So check your network. The channels dialog box displays the color channels of the image. The 3 primary colors, red, green and blue. That means 3 primary colors are available in GIMP. With the help of these 3 colors, you can balance or make new colors. Effect to the colorful image. A black and white image displays only one color channel, that is grey. Grey color you know na? That is so black and white, when you combine black and white, it shows the grey color. Otherwise there are 3 main colors, red, green and blue. With the help of these 3 colors, we can mix and match the new color. There is an eye symbol to the right of the color channel on the dialog box. If you disable this symbol, the color of the image also change. For example, if you disable the eye symbol of the red color channel, the color of the image change as shown in figure 4.5. See here. There are 3 colors and 3 eye symbols are here. Red, green and blue. If you click any color will be removed from the figure and you can see the another color. See here. Here, for example, the red color is disabled. It is removed. Okay. So, you cannot find any red color in this figure. See, red color channel disabled. Okay. Then removing 1, 2, 3 any color and you can find out. And if you remove all colors, it will be show in grey color. Okay. Now turn the page. To activate the channels dialog box. On the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appear. Point the dockable dialogs. A list of dockable dialogs option appears. Click the channels option. Okay. Now path. A path dialog displays the paths created using the paths tool. You can manage paths by creating and deleting them as required. The eye symbol to the right of the path indicates that the path is visible. You can also lock paths by clicking the lock path stroke icon on the dialog box. Now how you will activate, how you can see the path? To activate the path dialog box, on the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appears. Point the dockable dialogs. A list of the dockable dialogs option appears. Click the paths option. See here, this is path dialog box, and here you can find which one is visible. Students, you are not joining in time. You must join the class in time, otherwise you cannot understand. Okay? And I am watching that everyone is not joining the class. Why? I saw only Anindita, Samir, Isika, then Sannidho. Very few students are here. Okay? So, you must join your class. Achha, Renuka also here. Okay? Now, Palakdeep Kaur. Okay? Very good. Must all have to join, because in our class there are about 58 students. Now Subhasri came. Very good. Now see, undo history dialog box. That means when you do anything, you can find the history of your work. So that is history dialog box. The undo history dialog box displays the recently performed action. Okay, that is called history. If you want to go back to the previous action, select the previous action from the undo history dialog box. You can either undo or redo an action. If you make an error, click the undo option to go to the back of the previous action and edit it. Suppose you have done something wrong, okay, in your figure. Okay, now you want to change it. So you have to do undo option and then you will go previous and then you can correct it. Suppose you have drawn one flower and you want to color it with red, but by mistake you have given the color blue. Then what you will do? You will do undo and then it will come in previous action and then you can edit it. If you have undone the previous action, you can use the redo option to reapply it. That means if you want to redo it, that means if you want to bring the same thing again, then you have to redo. To activate the undo history dialog box, see, this is undo history dialog box. On the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appears. Point the dockable dialogs. A list of the dockable dialogs option appears. Click the undo history option. Okay. Now brushes. Brushes means when you color any figure, then you have to use brushes. See, in this figure there are so many sizes and shapes. Brushes are here. Okay, you can select from here. This is brushes dialog box. The brushes dialog box displays the size and type of the brush used to draw the objects as shown in the figure 4.8. Yes, redo and undo. To activate the brushes dialog box, on the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appear. Point the dockable dialogs. A list of the dockable dialogs option appears, and then you have to click the brushes, and then you can see this type of dialog box, and from here you can select any size and any shape of the, suppose you will select this one, then the line will be drawn in star shape. Okay. Now docking. Different dialog box can be grouped together using docks. That means when you use more than one dialogs, then that will be called docking. Okay. You just need to use the docking drag handle to drag and group the dockable dialogs. To create a dock, how we will create? Place the cursor on the tab of the dialog box you want to dock. Press and hold the left mouse button. Drag the dialog box not by its title bar but by its tab to the desired window. That means with the help of tabs you have to drag and make it dockable. Place the dialog box in the window. The tab appears in the window as shown in figure 4.9. Okay. That is docking. See here, FG and BG mean foreground and background. Foreground means the color of the object which you have drawn, and background means the color of the screen. Suppose you have drawn a flower with red petal and green leaves. Okay, but you want to give the yellow background of the screen. Okay, so that is called background, means BG. Background you have given the yellow color, and you have foreground color means you have drawn a flower with red petals and green leaves. Okay, it is clear? Okay. Now using paths. When you create paths, curves are created. Use curves are known as Bezier curves. You can create paths and convert them into selection and paint strokes. Paths can be open or closed. Only a closed path can be transformed into the selection. However, both open and closed paths can be transformed into the paint strokes, and open and closed path is shown in figure 4.10. You turn the page and see the figure 4.10. See here. You opened page number 44. See the figure. This is called closed path. Okay, and this is called open because here is open. Okay, but when you want to color with fill color or bucket fill, you can color only close path. Okay, because open path will color all the screen. Okay, now creating paths. Paths can be created along the shape of the image. You can use both straight and curved line. So paths are used to draw lines. See here in the figure. Here is straight line and here is curved line. That means you can draw both straight and curved line with the help of paths. Okay, to create path, what you will do? On the image window, click the tools menu. The tools menu appear. Click the path. You have to select the path option and your mouse pointer change in this shape. Okay, see here. Place the pointer on the area where you want to begin. Click the starting point, that means where you start, and the point will change in this. Move the mouse pointer to the required direction and click. The second point is created, therefore one path is created as shown figure 4.11, that is direct. Okay. To create the curve path, click the center of the path. That means after creating this, you move the mouse pointer here and click here, and the path line will be curved line. Okay. Simple fact, the point created while drawing path are called anchors. That means the points when you are creating, and that is called anchors. Remember that one. Okay, that is anchor. So today up to here only, I will revise again from the beginning. So open chapter 4 and page number 40. Okay. Again you go through the chapter. First, dialogues. Dialogs and docking are a small movable box. This type of movable box you will find in your screen on a window. In GIMP windows, you can easily access an option from the dialogs. That means from the dialog box, you directly use the options. Like suppose you want to select a brush. Okay, here so many sizes are here. You can select any one directly. Not the long process like window, then path, like that, or brush, okay, or tools. Not so long. It is directly you can open it. The dialogs are small windows dedicated to the similar sets of tools. When you group dialog boxes, a dock is created. Dialogs that can be docked together are called dockable dialog box. Remember the new words: dockable, dialogs, docked. Okay. There are different types of dialogs. Let us learn about a few important dialog boxes. Layers dialog. First, layers. Layers, what I told that in the beginning, that layers means pages. How many pages you have drawn in your screen? Okay, you can draw 3, 4, 5 pictures and pages. Those are called layer. But the last one, which is you have drawn first, that is the first image, main image, and then you can draw more, and you can add or delete the layers from your image window, and you can find the eye symbol beside the windows, and that eye symbol shows that this page is active. Okay. To activate the layers dialog, on the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appears. Point the dockable dialogs. A list of dockable dialogs option appear. Click the layers option. Okay. Or keyboard shortcut Ctrl+L. Now channels. Channels means colors. What I told in the beginning, there are 3 main colors: red, green and blue. With the help of these 3 colors, we can match and mix and make the color. Okay. But if you remove any color from here, then you can find that this color is not be visible in your window. That is disable. Okay. Suppose here, for example, they have given that they have removed the red color, so you cannot find any red color in this picture. Okay. Or if 3 colors are removed or disabled, then you can see only gray color. Okay. That is only the mixing of black and white. Clear? Now here, how to activate the channels. On the image window, click the Windows menu and Windows menu appears. Okay. Point the dockable dialog box. A list of the dockable dialogs will appear, and then you have to select the channel option. Okay, and then you can find the colors. Now path. A path dialog displays the path created using the paths tool. You can manage path by creating and deleting them as required. The eye symbol to the right of the path indicates that the path is visible. You can also lock paths by clicking Lock Path Strokes icon on the dialog box. To activate the path dialog box on the image window, click the Windows menu. The Windows menu appears. Point the dockable dialogs. A list of the dockable dialogs option appears. Click the paths. Okay. Now history. What I told, history means it shows how many works you have done. So you can remove the history from your channel, but one thing more you can do here. Suppose you have by mistake you have done anything wrong, you can do undo. Okay, undo options, and then it brings the previous action and you can edit. For example, just now I told, suppose you want to draw a flower with red petals and by mistake you have given the blue color. So you have to do the undo and then it will come in previous screen and you can edit it. Or if you want to bring it again the same thing, then you have to do redo. Undo and redo you have done in your MS Word or Excel, PowerPoint you have done. Here we also use undo and redo. Activate the history dialog box. How you will bring this dialog box? On the image window, click the Windows menu and Windows appears. The point the disable dockable dialogs, a list of dockable dialogs option appears. Click the undo history option. Okay. Now brushes. Brushes means to draw a stroke we use brush. So in this dialog box you will find different size and shapes dialog box brushes. You can click or select any one and you can use this brush. Then docking to create the several dialog boxes together make the docking. And what I told here, foreground and background. Foreground color means the color of the object and background means the color of the background. Now using paths. How to create or draw paths? Turn the page. Here, when the object is closed, it is called close path. When it is opened, it is called open path. Close path can be color, fill color or bucket fill, but open path cannot be fill color. How to create? You have to select tools menu, then path, the cursor change in this form, and you have to point the cursor from where you want to start. Suppose here you click and drag and end here. Okay. Acha. Then move the mouse pointer in the required direction. The second point will be created and it is drawn. But if you want to make it curved, and then you have to click middle of the line and automatic it will be curved. Okay. And see here the points which is created to drawing path is called anchors. Okay. So today students, up to here only. Hope you have understand. Let me finish the chapter, then you will do the exercises. Okay. Next day I will complete the chapter and then you will do the exercises. Okay. So students, today up to here only. Next day I will complete the chapter. Thank you for joining the class.